Welcome to Meg Unique Stitches YouTube channel. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Meg, your favorite fashion tutor. I'm committed to showing you easy ways to cut and sew. So if you're yet to subscribe to this channel, please kindly do so right away and click on the notification bell so that each time I upload a new video, you would be the first person to know. All right, so let's get started on today's class. So in today's class, I'll be sharing with us how to cut a shirt collar. Okay, how to cut a shirt collar. I'm very sure that most of us, if not all of us, must have seen a shirt before, a corporate shirt. Okay, that they call office shirts. So I'll be showing us in this class how to cut a shirt collar the easiest way. Trust me. Now this is a shirt made by myself. Okay, here is a shirt, you can see, and this is the collar part. Before we go on to the drafting, I would like to just mention a few things to us. That was why I had to bring a shirt to this class. So here is a shirt. Okay, now a shirt collar has two parts. Please pay attention. A shirt collar has two parts. One part is called the collar stand. Okay, one part is called the collar stand. The other part is called the collar fold. The collar stand is the one that holds the collar fold. Okay, now the collar fold is so called because it is the one that bends over. You can see. So the collar bends over like so. Okay, now those are the two parts of the collar. And if you notice on this collar, the collar stand is equals to the width of the neck. This is the width of the neck. You can see the collar stand is equals to the width of the neck, while the collar fold is shorter than the collar stand. Okay, by at least 1 inch on both sides. Okay, you can see the space here. The collar's fold did not start from here. You can see the space. So your collar fold is shorter than the collar stand by at least 1 inch on both sides. That's 2 inches. Okay, so another thing you should note is this. This is the center part of the collar fold. The center part of the collar fold. If you notice, you will notice that from this tip here on the collar fold, it is coming like this, higher. Then when it gets towards the midpoint, it goes down. Okay, then continues going higher. So that means that the midpoint of the collar fold is lower in height than the sides. Okay, so when this information, what I'm saying here now is important so that when we begin our drafting, you will understand better. So on the collar fold, the midpoint is lower than the sides. Okay, so please take note of that. Take note of that. And another thing you should note on the collar fold is that this edge here is pointed. Okay, you notice that this edge here is pointed. It is not straight. Okay, so we're going to be taking note of that when we are drafting. Of course, you can make it straight. You can make it straight. You can make it have this pointed look. It can even be more pointed than this. It depends on more sharper than this. It depends on the style you're making and the outcome you want to achieve. And look at the collar stand. You will notice that this finishing along the side here is straight. It can have any shape. Just be creative. It can have any shape. It can be curved. It can be slanted, however you want it. Okay, but this is a straight finishing and it's equally very, very okay. So having mentioned all of that, let's move on to drafting. So the first thing we are going to be drafting is the collar stand. The collar stand. And of course, in drafting the collar stand, remember I said the collar stand is equals to the width of your neck. Okay, so you want to bring back your shirt. You want to bring back your shirt and you want to measure the width of the neck. Okay, so you want to measure around the width of the neck. So in this case, the width of this neck is 17 inches. You want to measure around the width of the neck. So the collar stand is equals to the width of the neck. That's the width of the collar stand. The width of the collar stand is equals to the width of your neck. So if your neck width is 17 inches when you measure round, it means that your collar stand too would be 17 inches. But when drafting, you don't mark at exactly 17 because we need allowance to close the two edges. So in that case, I'm going to be adding 2 inches to the 17 inches. So we'll be having 19 inches instead of 17 inches. Okay, for the width of our collar stand, we'll be having 19 inches instead of 17 inches. Okay, and the height of the collar stand, your height can be anything, but standard is 1.5 inches. The height of your collar standard is 1.5 inches. Now to that 1.5 inches, I'm going to be adding 1 inch, and that gives me a total of 2.5 inches. So which means that the height of my collar stand is 2.5 inches, while the width is actually 17 plus 2 inches, that's 19. So you want to measure along. You can cut directly on your fabric, please. This is me just using pattern so you can see it clearly. So if you're cutting directly on your fabric, you want to cut along the part that is straight. Okay, you need a straight part like this. Okay, a straight part like this. So remember we said that the width of our collar stand is 17 plus 2, that is 19. Okay, so you just make a mark at that 19 inches. Okay, just make different marks which we're going to connect together, and we say the height is 1.5 plus 1 inch for allowance, that is 2.5. okay, because we need half inch for the top and the bottom. So just mark half an inch, just mark 2.5 inches across like so, and we're going to be connecting the points together into a straight line. Okay, and we need 2 of this. We need 2 of the collar stand, and we also, of course, for the collar fold, we also need 2 pieces. So once you have marked at different points, you can then connect with your straight rule. Okay, so I'm just connecting the points together. So this is the collar stand. There are different ways, of course, to draft a collar for the shirt. But like I said, this is like the most easiest way. And of course, if you like to learn how to draft a complete shirt and all that types of shirts, like the cam collar shirts, the shirts with hidden buttons, invisible buttons, you can of course enroll for our premium shirt class by calling the number appearing on this video, or better still, you can send us a WhatsApp message and you can enroll for the class, and you get to learn how to draft a complete shirt, how to draft and sew, how to cut and sew a complete shirt, a complete corporate shirt, and of course other kind of trendy casual shirts. Okay, so right now we have made our markings, so we can just cut out. So just cut out like so. So we're going to be using this particular one to cut out the second collar stand. Okay. Yes, so this is one part of the collar stand. So you want to just place it like so and cut out the other parts. Okay, just place it on your fabric like this and cut out the second part, and that gives us the two pieces of the collar stand that we need. If you want to learn how to couple these pieces together, now I encourage you to enroll for the premium shirt class, okay, where you have access to the full course content. Okay, so you want to just cut like so. It's like you just tracing out what you already have. Yes, so this is the two pieces of our collar stand. Okay, so our collar stand. Okay, so the collar stand, and this also is the collar stand. Of course, we're going to be infusing our collar stay to these pieces to give it a level of structure. So now that we have cut our collar stand, let's cut out the collar fold. You know, I said the collar consists of the collar stand and the collar fold. So let's now draft the collar fold itself. Okay, now I said the collar fold is about 2 inches 2 inches shorter than the collar stand in length. So our collar stand is 17 inches, which means our collar fold would be 15 inches. Our collar fold would be 15 inches, and the length of our collar fold, would be, of course, the height of our collar fold. We said our collar fold is 2 inches, 2 inches shorter than the width of our collar stand. Okay, the collar stand, and our collar stand is 17 inches, which means our collar fold would be 15 inches. Okay, 15 inches. Okay, and then we said that we want the height of our collar. The height of our collar fold, we want it to be 2 inches. We want the height of our collar fold, the finished height. Let me bring back this and show something to us. This is the collar fold, this part that falls over. Okay, we want the height of our collar fold to be 2 inches. Okay, so to be 2 inches finished height. So that's 2 inches. We are going to be adding 1 inch. So that gives us a total of 3 inches. So the first thing you want to do, we want to cut the two collar folds together. You know, for the collar stand, we cut out one and trace out to cut the second one. But for the collar fold, I want us to cut the two together. So what you need to do is you also get a straight part of your fabric, and you want to bend over like so. Okay, you want to bend it over like this. In bending over, you want to fold over like this. Make sure you have the total length of your collar fold, or even more. Our collar fold, we said, is 2 inches. We want it to be 2 inches. To that, we added 3 inches. So in folding, make sure that you have more than 3 inches. 3 inches or more, but it should not be less than the total height of your collar fold plus the allowance you're giving. So in this case, I have about 4.5, more than what I need. I actually need 3 inches, so it's fine like that. 4.5 is okay. We'll just cut out the excesses. So when you fold like this, you fold over like this, then you want to also fold over a second time. Hope you're seeing what I'm doing. You want to fold over like this also. Okay, you want to fold like this also. I'm going to go over that. So my first fold was like this, okay. Then the second fold goes like this, okay. So after doing this, you know, we said that the width of our collar stand is 15 inches. 15 inches. Now 15 inches divided by 2, because our pattern is on fold. So 15 inches divided by 2, that is 7.5. 7.5. So that 7.5, I'm going to be adding 0.5, and that will give us 8 inches. Okay, so from this point here, this uncut part, you want to measure 8 inches. Okay, you want to measure 8 inches. I hope you remember how we got the 8 inches. So just measure it at different interval, because we will connect all the points together. And of course, the height of our collar fold, we said, is 2 inches plus 1 inch, that's 3 inches. So you want along this part here, not this part here, along this part, you want to measure the 3 inches. Okay, and make a mark. Okay, you want to make a mark. So our 3 inches stopped here. Then we say, when I was showing us the collar on that shirt, the midpoint is not as high as this side. Okay, so to achieve that, we are going to be measuring 2.5 inches along this part, not 3 inches. 2.5 inches. So just mark at 2.5 inches. You can see. So I have my 2.5 inches here. I have my 3 inches here. So I will connect these 3 inches to the 2.5 inches with the use of my curve. You can use your free hand. And if you want to use your curve, make sure that it is not so curvy. Okay, so just place your curve like so and connect the 2.5 to the 3 inches. Okay, so you can see that it is not straight. You can see that it is not straight. Okay, so having done that, you also want to connect this straight point here. That's the 8 inches. Remember, 15 divided by 2, 7.5 plus half an inch, 8 inches. So you want to make a straight line at that point. Now, you can stop here. You can cut out like this. But if you want to achieve that pointed effect I showed to us when I was explaining to us with the shirt, if you want to achieve that pointed effect, all you need to do is to come up here, this point here. You want to step out by either, you can do 3/4 of an inch, you can do 1 inch. Okay, but I think you should not exceed 1 inch, except if the style you're making just requires that you exceed 1 inch. So here is my 3/4 of an inch. So I'll just connect it back to this point. Okay, so I'll connect my 3/4 of an inch back to this down point here. I hope we're following. Okay, if you have any question, of course, you can ask in the comment section. All right, so you see that I have connected. So you just blend this in. Voila. So this is what we have. You can see, make sure that you have the sharp edge here. And when sewing, pay attention to this sharp edge too. So now that we have been able to draft the collar fold, we can cut out. Okay, we can cut out. Every measurement has been accounted for. So all you need to do is just to cut it out. You can start from whichever point you want. So just cut out. So if you're cutting directly on your fabric, this is exactly what you're going to do. And this method gives us, the two collar fold. Okay, make sure that every part is aligned. So you can come to this down part and continue your cutting. Okay, so you just cut out like so. Okay, so here is our colorful. Make sure that every part is equal. If you have any unequal parts, you want to, of course, reshape. So this is what we have now. You can see how lovely the colorful is looking. So before you open up, you want to separate. We have the two colorful together. So you want to separate it. So you want to do it this way. Just come to the down part here. Okay, and you want to cut one side. You want to cut one side like so. Then you want to turn to this other side. Okay, this other side, and you want to cut open the other side too before you open up. Okay, so you can now open up, and whatever is remaining, it's still joined together. It's still joined together at this midpoint. So you want to just cut out the remaining, the little part that is left. Yes, and here, dear soulmates, is the color fall. Here is the color fall. Okay, so this is the top part. You can just create an arrow, make an arrow. Here the top part, you can see that it is curved. Okay, and here also. Okay, so here we have the two pieces of our color fall. The color fall. Of course, we're going to also infuse our color stay to these pieces. Okay, so this is how to cut the color stand and the color fall. I hope you learned something. This is like one of the easiest ways to achieve this. So if you want to learn how to couple these pieces together and how to sew a complete shirt, and also the calm color shirts, the shirts with hidden buttons, and more, just reach out to the number on the screen. You can call, you can send a WhatsApp message, and you'll be told on how to enroll for the class, and you will gain instant access to the class. So thank you once again. Don't forget to like this video, share, comment if you learned something. If you have a question, drop your questions. And most importantly, do not forget to subscribe to this channel and click on the notification bell so that each time I upload a new video, you will be the first person to be alerted. So I'm going to see you in the next class. Thank you. Bye.